Brett Favre, we were waiting for his opinion on this topic. Everyone was saying, what does Brett Favre think? Well, Brett Favre has come out and says he thinks the 49ers should stick with Jimmy Garoppolo. What do you think of Brett Favre thinking the Niners should stick with Jimmy Garoppolo?
I think you hear that from a lot of different players, whether it's former or current, because I think they understand, how difficult it is to win at the NFL level.
Yep.
And I think there's a certain element to Jimmy Garoppolo that helped contribute to a lot of those wins. And I think that the players, et cetera, coaches might value that just because of how difficult it is. So I think that's why he's leaning more towards Jimmy Garoppolo. And he's kind of wording it or phrasing it in a way to where he's saying Jimmy is more of the reason, which I think anybody who truly watched 49er games week in, week out, really kind of covered it, understand he definitely was a part of it, but not necessarily the reason. But I can understand why he would come to the conclusion that he did. As well as we know, his past with, and I believe it was your tweet when you said, Brett Favre would have chose Brett Favre over Aaron Rodgers back in the day. Right. And I'd say maybe for Aaron Rodgers' first year of really playing, maybe people would have been proven right. But after that, clearly they went off to win the Super Bowl. Haven't won one since, but they've been one of the best teams in the NFL ever since.
To me, it seems obvious that he's sort of over-identifying with Jimmy Garoppolo, right? Because Brett Favre got pushed out of Green Bay before he wanted to leave. And Joe has said the same thing, that the Niners should stick with Jimmy Garoppolo. He got pushed out of SF before he wanted to leave. But it's so funny that two of the greatest quarterbacks of all time would look at Jimmy and be like, I see myself in that mediocre quarterback. Really, it's kind of amazing because Brett Favre would carry the Packers. The Niners carried Jimmy. That's kind of funny to me. But God love Jimmy for having all this support.
I think here's the funny thing to me. It's how people, they pick and choose when they want to use that wins argument. And as it pertains to the quarterback position, I was just kind of going back and forth a little bit with people on social media today. Not really like a back and forth. It wasn't any type of aggressive conversation or anything like that. But when it comes to Lamar Jackson,
thank you.
People they don't view it that way.
Those wins don't
he
count.
Can't do this. He can't do
that.
He
didn't win the right way, Eric.
Yeah, teams aren't scared of him, et cetera. And it's like, well, nobody. He wins a ton ever since he's come into the league. All he's done is win, right? And they discount that because of how it looks.
He's a lot closer to being
Jimmy
a top 10
Garoppolo,
quarterback than Jimmy. He's been an MVP.
He's been in the league MVP and was voted number one player in the entire NFL. Right. And he can win and do all those things, but still, because it looks different, it's not to their standard. But when it comes to Jimmy Garoppolo, who wins, and that is awesome. He does a great job contributing to W's, but the greats, they view it a different way.
Yeah, why is Jimmy's win-loss record weighted higher than Lamar Jackson's win-loss record when any objective person would agree that Lamar Jackson's a better quarterback than Jimmy? Anyone in the world would have to agree. Are you kidding? Lamar is a borderline top 10. A lot of people say he is a top 10.
I know this is my apologies. My apologies. Can you see me backstage? I gotta switch my Wi-Fi real quick.
I had a feeling you're gonna do that. Go ahead. I got you. Just a second. All right, yeah. I was gonna tell him, but he was in the zone. Anyway, we haven't gotten to the good stuff yet. We were just making fun of Brett Favre. Come on, Brett. Also, I feel like there's something a lot of vets in the league feel like, if you get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo with his win-loss record, you can get rid of anyone. Anyway, all right. Let's move on. That's enough of Brett Favre.